individuals obviously would be Jamie Oliver, one of the most successful celebrity chefs in the world. So definitely gotta tilt my hat that way. But I like Alton Brown. I like Richard Blayles, and I like Bobby Flay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everybody
love Bobby Flay. But now
we don't have a choice, do we? We see him all the time.
Right. He everywhere. Just like you everywhere, because you moving around. You a motivational speaker. You a published author. Can we talk a little bit about some of the books that you published?
Yeah, and I want to clean that up because I think people was under the impression that I got a lot of books out, but I don't.
The comic
I actually got 2 books. Yeah, I got a comic book out through Blackstreet Entertainment. So if you guys are looking to get a copy of the Chef Stew Special Edition comic book, this whole focal point of the comic book ties back into the foundation of me wanting to inspire the youth. And so I know that education through animation works really well for kids. And so this is a way that I feel like this comic book can intertwine the parent and the child collectively to bring them into a space together where they both can enjoy something. And so it's designed to appeal to the kid, teaches him how to cook. Every step of the dish is kind of a visual to it. You know, sometimes you read a recipe and it says chiffonade this, or, you know, braise this, and you're like, all right, cool. How do you braise? What do braise looking like? What is chiffonade? Like, I don't even know what that is.
Right.
So I just kind of say, you know what? Let's make sure that we are able to show them exactly what it is that each step entails. And then obviously by having cooking involved, you would think that obviously a parent should be involved. You know what I'm saying? So a cool way for parents and kids to collectively work together. That's definitely available. I do have a book that I'm working on that hasn't been published, which I think a lot of people think is already out. And it's just basically a documentary of a spinoff of like the ins and outs of everything that I went through to become Chef Stew. And so there will be a book soon called Becoming Chef Stew, followed by a docu-series where I'll kind of give you guys the visual. You know how it is. You interview people all the time and you be wanting to share so much information, but sometimes it's just not enough time. And then respect to the listeners and yourself, like I have to answer the questions that I asked, but there's things that I never get around to showing and telling. And so like the book will basically give y'all the ins and outs because I really want to be a blueprint to somebody else. And I think that this book will definitely showcase what I've been able to accomplish in the culinary arts career. But more importantly, even before I got onto the journey, I had to readjust my mind and my work ethic and the way that I looked at things. And I think that is going to be the thing that most people can read, whether they want to be a chef or not, and say, damn, this dude is basically breaking this down for us all the way. I've been in these shoes. I know what that feels like. And, you know, hats off to Stu for being able to move forward, especially with dealing with some of the stuff that he's dealt with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, where can we find those books at?
Well, Blackstreet Entertainment, BlackstreetEntertainment.com is where you can go get the copy of the comic book. You can come to my Instagram page, chef_Stu, and scroll down and find like a post or two to like lead you to that page. But Blackstreet Entertainment is on Instagram. BlackstreetEntertainment.com is the website. Shouts out to the brothers Terry for making sure that the book came to life. And it's pretty cool. They turned me into a cartoon character, and so my kids love it. I'm sure your kids will love it. There's some clips on YouTube.
I'm gonna go get me a copy. I'm definitely gonna get me a copy. I want to ask you this though: have you met any real friends on your journey?
Real friends on my journey. You know, I'm a free-spirited type of person, and I know that, you know, most people take 6 or 7 months before they really feel like they want to consider you to be a friend. I meet you, I like you, you're my friend day one. So everybody is pretty much cool. But no, ultimately, my friends, you know, none of that really changed. You know, before I left Baltimore, I was in my 20s. And so, you know, those friends actually are my real friends because I've spent most of my life with all of these people. They know everything. They know when I'm mad. They know when I'm happy. They know when I'm sad. They know when I'm about to cry. They know when I'm about to bust out laughing. And so people that just meet you yesterday might think that you're mad when you really feel something funny. They might think that you're ignorant when you just a jokester.
Right.
And so you'll never have those type of relationships with people that you meet, because sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to get to that level. But I would say that one person definitely throughout all the people that I've rubbed shoulders with is Lunell. Lunell became from a client to my aunt, to my sister, to my I don't want to say grandmother, but like my best friend. Like honestly, like she really, outside of the cooking and outside of the television and outside of all of that, seldom would somebody call to say, no, I don't want no food. I just want to know, how's your children doing? You know what I'm saying? I seen you just was on this show the other day, but how you feeling? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in this and that? And so, I got a lot of professional relationships with several people, but they ain't hit my phone yet to say, hey, I'm free next weekend. I want to invite you over so you can just come and kick it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Tell me about it.
They just hit you up when they need a service. I understand that. But you saying Lunell, she reached out, said...
Took you in as
right.
a family member.
That's dope.
No, I give you a real story on Lunell, honestly, and I know she don't mind me sharing it because I told her that I would share it as I moved on in my journey. And so I was in Atlanta. I was cooking, actually started cooking for a bunch of celebrities. I used to cook for the show Read Between the Lines in Atlanta. So shouts out to Tracy Ellis Ross, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and the whole cast and crew of Read Between the Lines. And so in that, people we started talking about television and celebrities, and like all this kind of like just fell into my lap because I just was willing to be a waiter or a prep cook. Like I wasn't even really thinking that big yet. And everybody else started to see things that I didn't see, and they was pushing me in different directions. I stayed true to what I thought would be best for me and my brand and my children. And so it was a time where I realized that I was outgrowing Atlanta, being African / Indian. I got some Indian in me as well. And so, sometimes you get stereotyped in the cooking lane, and it's not even a bad thing, but it's the truth. Like if you want Asian food, then you go to a restaurant and you're expecting the man in the back to be Asian, and you don't really feel like that's a bad thing. That's not racist after all. You will want the person who specializes in this culture to know a little bit about the cuisine, and same with Italian, same with Mexican, same with Jamaican. And so sometimes, like, I'm not even from Atlanta, but living in Atlanta, I slowly was becoming the barbecue fried chicken chef only. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm from Baltimore. We stuffing lobsters and we stuffing fish and crab meat. I'm come from a seafood demographic.
Right.
And so, I was like, okay, I don't do ribs. I do seafood. I don't do just fried chicken. I make Indian food. Like I'm a diverse chef. And so talking to Lunell about all of that, it was like, you know what? Maybe I should come to California just where the demographic is just a little bit more diverse, so that I would be able to appeal and to other demographics besides just my culture. And please don't misconstrue it to say that I try to turn my back on the peoples, but realistically, I just want to be known for just more than that. I came in the game frying chicken. I came in the game making ribs. And so we was talking, and I told her that I wanted to come to California and, spend some time in California, enhance my culinary background and, try to attract some different clients, and raise my price point. And around that time, I called her. It just so happened to be her birthday. A couple of days after that, she said, you know what? My birthday's in a couple of days, so you know what? I'll go ahead and just do like a little small gathering at the house. I'll invite some special friends over. You can come through and you can cater the party. I told her, I said, listen, I'll pay for my own flight. I get my own car. I'll, get my own place to stay. And she called me and she said, listen, don't you worry about a place to stay. I'll make sure that you got somewhere to stay. You definitely need to get a car because I ain't taking you nowhere. But when you get here, let me know. And I flew over. I catered the party. And, it brought tears to her and my eyes because it was just like she was so blown away. She didn't even know what I was going to make when I got there. She just was like, well, do whatever it is that you do. You're a chef, right? All right, cool. Here's some money and just whatever. And I came back and I did everything. And when people came over, Layla Hathaway was there and Bishop Don Juan, and just a whole bunch of other people came, and so it was a real cool experience. And from that, we call each other Stu and Lou. You know what I'm saying? If you look at my Instagram page, you'll see a picture of me like kissing her on her cheek, and we like at her house with a little Michael Jackson picture on the floor and all of the food on the table. Like, that's the thing that married us. And from that point, it was kind of like, you know what? I want you to be my chef full time. I don't know how we're going to do it because I travel a lot, but you know what? Yeah, so not only did we become friends, I mean, she was the one who said, you know what? I'm going to help you wholeheartedly, no cut cards in it. Whatever I can do to help you, baby, I will. And, you know, sometimes, you know, that's music to your ears because I be around and I watch how people come and just constantly ask for favors. And so it's like, you know, sometimes you feel used because it's almost like, damn, nobody ever just really genuinely wants to just hang out. Everybody always needs something. Right. And so not even knowing that was the mindset, here I go falling right into the same trap of saying, hey, I need your help too. And obviously, you know, as I learned as time will go on that, you know, if she didn't feel the way that she felt about me, she probably wouldn't have helped me. But that's how that really went. So shouts out to Lunel. Y'all make sure y'all show her some love and let her know. Absolutely. That, y'all appreciate the love that she shows chefs too, because she could have said, do what you gotta do, baby. I'll catch up with you in a couple of years. Yeah. Or let me go ahead and help you, introduce you to a couple of people, and if it work out, it do. If it don't, it don't. But at least you know that I did try to help you genuinely, wholeheartedly, and you don't ever gotta worry about me holding that over your head.
Right. Now, I hear you constantly keep speaking on your children. Now, how many children do you have?
3 that I fathered, 1 that I consider to be mine.
Are any of them following in the same footsteps?
Not at all.
Not at all. Say, we rather just eat dad's food.
I mean, really, I think I might have burnt them out with it. You know, my oldest, my son, all of them help. Don't get it twisted, but nobody is like, this is what we want to do, because they see how much work really goes into it. See, y'all see the pictures of me standing there with the celebrities, smiling like I just cashed $1 million check, and that's it. Y'all don't see that I've been working on the party for 3 days. You know, the party is Friday. We picking up stuff on Monday. We prepping this. We running the store runs. We loading up the car. We doing all of this stuff. So the kids is like, Dad, I am cool on all this. What time you going to sleep? I'm like, I can't. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. And you wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm still up in the kitchen. So it was like, to them, they just kind of like, yeah, we're cool on all that. You keep doing what you're doing. We'll help you, but I couldn't see me doing this full time. You know what I'm saying? But it makes them respect my work ethic, and it's good that they do see how much really goes into it, because then when they come to me and it's on something that they're trying to do, and it, you know, and is a lot required, I'm like, y'all know that y'all coming to the wrong person, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm expecting y'all to basically do this over and over and over and over and over again till you get it right. Same thing with food. So some life lessons, it don't matter what career choice it is. It's like certain things, you got it or you don't. I mean, I go shopping all the time, but the last time I went to the grocery store, perseverance isn't sold by the bottle. Ambition, they don't sell that. You know what I'm saying? Like loyalty, dependability, just those things that you either got or you don't. So that I know they have. I know they'll be successful in due time. I just know that it probably don't have nothing to do with pots and pans.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta pick their own lane.
Yeah, that's dope. My mom, that was one of her dreams. Rest in peace, Mom. But she wanted to own like a food truck, and she did a lot of catering gigs. So I definitely know what you mean about all the hard hours you got to put in the kitchen to make an event go on. You got a wedding of 300, and 150 want fish, and 150 want chicken, and yeah. So I can definitely say I respect your grind and your hustle, because that shit ain't easy. That's why I had to ask. I had to ask.
I just was talking to somebody the other day, and I was actually filming one of these episodes for one of these shows that I've been working on, and so I kind of was asking, you know, they kind of wanted to know, like, we gotta ask this question, like, how are you a chef and you so slim? Because they always say in the rules of the cooking world, don't trust a skinny chef. And so once they start like filming me and hanging out, and they like,